bit.do/TRDS1. There we go. All right, all right, Ray, let's have some fun, baby. Hey, everybody. Welcome to episode 94 of The Rich Dickman Show, the podcast that is slightly better than mediocre. I am your host. I am Rem. Once again, with you on this journey we take each and every week together. I mean, just a few of us. It's like a very intimate, personal journey. We can hold hands and hug and be there for each other when we need it. It's great. Great to have support. So who doesn't support me? It's Ray. Ray, what's up, man?
Oh, I love you, buddy.
No, you don't.
What episode is this? 94?
It's 94, you dick. No, Ray.
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
What? Go ahead. I'll give you the opportunity.
In honor of episode 94, I thought I'd do a little homework and bring you 94 pointless quotes by Jordan Peterson. Number 1, happiness is a pointless goal. Number 2, power is competence. And by the way, this is Jordan Peterson, the acclaimed Canadian clinical psychologist, author of the famous books Maps of Meaning and 12 Rules for Life. The next one. The masculine spirit is under assault. It's obvious.
Yeah.
You want me to keep going?
Yeah, I want you just to fucking hang yourself right here, you son of a bitch. You know, Ray, my God. First of all, how funny is it this guy says, hey, clean your room, and everybody gets like in an uproar. Yeah, try cleaning your room. Maybe that'll help.
Yeah.
Go for a walk. Anyways, Ray,
yeah.
You need to learn something, man, is that you cannot ignore me like you have the past 2 days. It drives me crazy. I don't like being ignored.
I know.
I need a constant stream of attention. Ray, I'm a big baby. Hey guys, call the Dickman line, 860-316-4776. Leave us a voicemail. Tell us what's up. Email the show, richdickmanshow@gmail.com. Find us on Twitter @richdickmanshow. And it's richdickman.com. Click that merch tab. Get yourself an Eat the Rich t-shirt. It is that time of year. Super Tuesday's coming up pretty soon, man. We have to show the world how much you would eat rich people. Because why not?
Ooh.
That's right. All right. We got it's episode 94, Ray. It's going to be an OG episode tonight, unless somebody drops in unexpectedly. Who knows? But it's fine. It's all right. Ray, what's going on, man? How you doing besides ignoring me? How are you?
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I just realized today when my older sister, when she texted me asking me something, that I didn't respond to her when she texted me on my birthday. So it's been a few weeks since she texted me and I still haven't responded to her. I still haven't responded to the text that she sent me today either. So, if that helps you, makes you feel a little bit better. I don't know if that does.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Oh, well, I'll give you a hug later.
Thanks, buddy.
So had to wake up early today, go to some job sites way the hell out out in the bay. And while on one of the job sites, they have a strict no photography policy because it's technically a secret who this job is for. Mm-hmm. If you were to Google it, you might be able to find out though. So they basically wanted to make sure people aren't taking pictures, and they were telling us that they've caught multiple people on site, taking selfies with, while holding a beer and then naming the name of the job and what they're doing. Like, how stupid are people? You know what I mean? Like, can you be any more of an idiot? You're putting your face on there. You have a substance on a construction site. You're naming you're literally, are you trying to get kicked off here? Like, what is, how much dumber can people get? That's my question.
What is it?
What is what? The name of the job or who we're looking for?
What is it? Yeah.
I don't know. But if you Google it, you might be able to find out.
What am I supposed to Google? Like, what do I Google? Jobs that Ray's been to? How the fuck am I supposed to know what to Google?
I already told you. what it was, maybe.
Ray, I don't listen to you.
It's the tech industry over here it's Silicon Valley. There's your answer.
Is it an Amazon warehouse?
I don't want to actually. No.
Like, what'll happen if you tell me and literally our 7 listeners where you were today?
Well, if you Google it, you might be able to figure out what company it is.
Oh, is it a Google thing? Are you doing something for
I don't know.
Google?
Maybe.
Is Google starting a brewery? Is that why they're taking pictures of beer?
No, it's just like it's basically an office, essentially. It's a large facility. Like it's insane how massive it is. It's dude, it's insane. The contractors, their contract's like over $900 million. So by the time it's all said and done, it'll probably be like $1 billion project. It's just,
wow, that's Huel level money, man.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy. But it is kind of cool to be part of those kinds of projects. But anyway, no one really cares about construction. You want to know what I did, yesterday? This was pretty interesting. So I got on, a couple days ago, my wife texted me this picture of like a homemade gumball machine looking thing. It doesn't actually have gumballs in it. And she says, "Oh, you need to make one of these with your daughter." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So yesterday, after I got off work, Kaylee and I, we went to the store, went to like Target, Michael's, a few places that have like little supplies, cobbled together some stuff that's going to make it look like a gumball machine. Got some little fuzzy little balls and, colored and put them in like a goblet with a little, it's this stupid looking thing, right?
Yeah.
And we make it, and then we find out, like these people aren't even telling me what they're supposed to do, which is they're making a card holder for the Valentines for tomorrow.
What?
So it's supposed to have a little slot in it. And I'm like, wait,
it was a gumball
I thought
machine.
This is like a school. Yeah. And I'm like, why are you guys not giving me the right information? I'm trying to build a gumball machine. I asked Kaylee, does it need to be a certain size? She says it doesn't matter. I'm like, well, I'm not going to make some massive looking thing. I'm going to make something small that she can carry around, put it on her desk. And then come to find, like, I basically build the thing and they're like, oh, actually, it's supposed to be this. And I'm like, well, and not only that, it's just for funsies. Like, I'm spending like 4 hours making this stupid goddamn gumball machine looking thing.
Fuck you, Ray. I hate California.
What is wrong with these, like, everybody in this scenario? Why can't you give me the proper information? Why the fuck is the school telling you to do this? Why would anyone want to spend like 4 hours or whatever it is to make some stupid gumball machine or something to hold Valentine's? What's the point? Who wants to do that? Can we just get rid of schools? I hate them all.
No, kids need to go somewhere during the day.
Yeah, it's free babysitting. Well, unless you kind of tax.
Ray, is this your racist daughter you're talking about? Or your not racist daughter?
No, it's the not racist one.
It's not racist. Okay, we'll talk about your racist daughter in a second. Ray, man.
All right.
I should have led with this one, man. I got sick this week, Ray, and I can only describe what I have as being the coronavirus. I'm pretty sure, like, I'm patient number 12. I haven't been confirmed yet because, why go to a doctor when I know what's wrong with me? But I'm absolutely certain I have the Wuhan flu, as one might say. So it sucks, Ray. It sucks. Okay. I got sick and I've been fighting it all week. And if my voice starts giving out later or I start coughing like an idiot, I apologize. I'm not one of those people, Ray, who likes to get on here and be like, hey, everybody. Oh, I was sick this week. And man, I got a runny nose. My throat hurts and I had lots of anxiety. And, I'm not like those bitches at NFHC where I got to complain about how I feel. All right. I'm a man. Normally I put this stuff behind me and I don't tell you about it. But because my job here involves me talking to you for 90 minutes. And by the time we get to minute 45, it's going to sound like this. I'm like, Ray, you got to help me. I'm just letting everybody know what's going on. I'm certain I will survive. I'm not, because I think the coronavirus kills the old and the young, and I'm kind of in the middle. So we should be all right. However, Ray, holy shit, this thing, you know how these people say, like, oh, it's just the flu, or it's no worse than the flu, or the flu kills 100,000 people a year, and all this other bullshit, right? Well, guess what, idiot? Guess what, smart guy? For the flu, we don't quarantine 80 million people, okay? We don't send drones and people in face masks and hazmat suits, down the streets to disinfect your town. Something bad's happening, Ray. This is really, really messed up what's going on right now over there. Yeah. And, we should probably, we shouldn't panic and we should trust in those who know more than us. We should have cause for concern, especially you, my friend, being on the West Coast like an idiot. I'm sorry.
Closer to it, huh?
Yeah, I'm sorry for you.
Yeah. Well, so should we repurpose the Great Wall of China as like a containing them in instead of keeping them out kind of thing?
No, because Canada says that's racist. If you go to Canada, they'll tell you have to let these people cough on you as they come off the plane to show how not racist you are. Can you believe that people are getting woke over the coronavirus? Like, oh, it's racist to assume that every Asian person has the coronavirus. No, I don't assume every Asian person has the coronavirus. I assume everybody coming from fucking Wuhan province has coronavirus.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Let's stop those flights for a little bit. Let's protect the rest of us. When Ebola was making a comeback. Remember when Ebola was making a comeback 2 years ago?
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, no big deal. It's like, you know what? It is a big deal. Okay. When something like Ebola starts becoming a thing again, we need to stop, take a pause and think to ourselves, wow, what happened? How'd that happen? Maybe what can we do to avoid this? All right. So now we've got 80 million people quarantined. We have something in the neighborhood of like 30 or 40,000 confirmed cases. We have 300 something deaths, but this is only what the Chinese government's telling us. I'm not one to believe in conspiracies, but some of those crazies on 4chan have discovered that like the sulfur emissions are skyrocketing in a certain area of China, which could be due to mass cremations, which could be to more cases and deaths that are happening that are not being reported. Wow. I don't mean to sound like an alarmist here, but you know what? We should take a step back and be like, oh, wait a second, maybe, this isn't normal. Okay. Anyways, I am sure I will survive this. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So my take on it is, and I think I might have mentioned this in the past, is I'm not going to be able to fix it. Like, I'm no doctor. What am I going to do? I don't have some vaccine, right? So I'm currently putting this on the same level as the killer bees. You remember the killer bees? Yeah. Because people were freaking out about it. Coronavirus has kind of a cool name, and you can make the joke like, if you're going to get coronavirus, you should also try and get the Lyme disease, blah, blah, blah.
Okay, go ahead.
So anyway, like killer bees, nowadays, like, I think it's funny. Like, I mean, I don't remember that much about it. I was pretty young, but it's the whole, at this point, I don't see anything here. So, it's kind of,
to be as stupid as you. Killer bees. Killer bees.
But if things start spreading over here, like, what am I going to do? It's either going to wipe out the world or it's going to get contained. That's kind of how I see it, right?
Right. Yeah. All right. Well, I'll tell you, the coronavirus kind of sucks. I currently, like I said, I currently have it, and it feels like just a regular cold, like a regular head cold with some sore throat trauma and lots of mucus. That's what it feels like. So I assume that's what I have, and that's what I'm going to go with. And just for attention on the internet, I'm going to start tweeting about it as well. Because that's what we do. If you take a trip across country and you're really scared and have no friends to take you there, you're just going to get your podcast host to drive, to fly out to you and then drive you cross country again. Yeah. And then cry about it. How, like nobody really cares except one person, and then ask what you're going to wear to your first day at your new job at Blizzard. Oh my God. And then all the little boys who follow you, be like, oh my God, I love that outfit that you have on. That's wonderful. What are you wearing?
I'll give you advice on what to wear.
Yeah, I'll give you advice on what to wear. Never mind my stained t-shirt and ripped up pants, and I haven't brushed my teeth in 3 days. But anyways,
adulting is hard. Oh yeah. Man.
Oh, look at me. I'm adulting, you guys. I've got my first real job.
Yeah. I'm so special. Hard work pays off.
If you don't know what we're talking about,
keep grinding.
You know what, Ray? I'm just going to go right into it. I don't give a shit, right? I don't care. I'm in a mood tonight.
All right. Yeah.
You brought this one up. All right. As we all know, my former co-host, Jules, she used to, do a podcast, she used to be part of the podcast network with Pat Crane. Remember Pat Crane? And
he did Signals Media.
To Raid. Yeah. And she even moved out to Minnesota so they could work together. And then he decided he was going to leave Minnesota and go to California, leaving Jules behind. So
it was like 2 hours from me.
Oh yeah. So there you go. So he's got a new female, du jour, Fist. And he flew out to help her move cross country, and it's a whole thing. But apparently Blizzard's hiring all the goddamn community members they can find because they can't hire anybody else. I don't know what's happening, but this bitch has like a job with Blizzard now that she had to move from the East Coast to the West Coast and had nobody to help her. I don't know, man. It's funny when they hire. I don't even know what I'm talking about, Ray.
Oh my God, dude. Okay. So let's hire someone with no actual credentials or, actual skill set. Then let's hire someone who posts stuff on social media that's very, prepubescent, if you will, as far as what kind of things they complain about or the hardships they go through. Why is that who you want as one of your community managers or it doesn't make sense. Like,
this is like the equivalent
kind of person. Like, really?
Let's go back a few years. The equivalent of this is like if Jules and I were doing Torn Think Tank. Yeah, exactly. And then Oprah called up and said, "Hey, I want to hire you guys to do a weekly segment on my television show." Like that's what the equivalent of this is. Like hiring some no-name jackass to come work at your company because you do a podcast or you shoutcast esports. Yeah. Which is like a whole topic from the show. Okay. All right. Let's talk about your racist daughter for a second. All right. Okay. Ray, famously your daughter turned into a racist and embarrassed you at a restaurant. I want to tell you how not racist my daughter is. We have the coronavirus scare going around, right? And we can just assume, because we're good American people and being the racists that we are, that every Asian person has a coronavirus, right? That's how it works. Well, at my daughter's school, she's 10 years old, and in the 4th grade, there is a little young girl who is Chinese who was out sick for a little bit. She actually had a case of the actual regular normal flu out here. She was out sick, came back to school, and then coronavirus hit. And nobody wanted to sit with this young little girl. And it was really mean and not nice. Not my daughter. My daughter got up and said, "Hey, little Asian girl who was sick a couple weeks ago but definitely doesn't have coronavirus, I'm going to sit next to you and I'm going to be your friend because I'm a good person." Aww. Yeah. My point is, Ray, kids can be assholes.
I mean, your daughter might have had ulterior motives of she was hoping to maybe catch the girl that came back while she was still contagious a little bit, and then she could take some days off.
Days off of school, yeah. Maybe she was thinking ahead. You're right. But my same little daughter, she then got bullied like the next day, because she had a better idea on how to build a roller coaster in one of her after school programs, and this other little girl didn't like it and was upset that her own idea didn't work, so she started making fun of my daughter. So my daughter comes to me in tears afterwards. I'm like, I'm ready to strangle a bitch, man. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Who does this little stupid slut think she is, making fun of my beautiful daughter and her wonderful ideas? Yeah. Where's her mom? Where's her dad? 'Cause I will kill both of them and the daughter. I will set everybody's house on fire. How dare you? Yeah. How dare you make my daughter cry and feel sad about herself? So that was my week with my kids.
Threatening kids is so much fun, dude. You go to them, do the whole, like, I'm not afraid to go back to prison, you little shit.
Yeah, I don't care.
That kind of thing.
I did prison twice. I'll do it again. I don't care. I get a free meal. Yeah. 2 of them every day. So here it comes.
Stare at them unblinking for hours on end.
Last week, Ray, I was famously on, the Thought Cops podcast. If you remember, it was,
how'd it go?
It was one. Well, we talked about last week. It was a lot of fun. But what I remembered is that, we recorded Thought Cops before we recorded TRDS. And on Thought Cops, I said, "Hey, I'm going to be talking about this on the Rich Dickman show tomorrow night, but I discovered that my hairstylist, my beautiful hairstylist, is a pseudo sex worker." And then I never talked about it last week, so I have to talk about it this week.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And you may be wondering, Rem, what is a pseudo sex worker? What the hell are you talking about? And you know what, Ray? I would love to give you an answer to that question. I don't know what I mean by pseudo sex worker, because she's not a sex worker, but she's kind of okay. Long story short, right, Ray, I get nosy every once in a while. All right. So let's talk about my hairstylist for a second. I went to this beautiful, this gorgeous, this woman who cut my hair and does a great job doing it. And she comes from the same town that I grew up in, right? So I get on the Facebook and I saw her full name on her little license, her hairstylist license, and I looked it up and there she is on Facebook. Let me see what this chick is all about, right? And so I'm going through her Facebook like a good Facebook stalker, and I discover that there is a Snapchat handle. So I do a little Google foo, and I discover that she likes to make TikTok videos and there's Snapchat videos, right? And there's no nudity, but there's lots of cleavage. There's lots of cleavage, and there's you could see the pierced nipples through the t-shirt, right? And she's looking for her man, and she's talking about making her magic water to make her pussy magic. And, and I'm like, oh my God, this is the most interesting thing I've discovered in 6 weeks.
That sounds like a good find.
Yeah. My incredibly hot and sexy hairstylist is also, some weird, crazy, magic loving chick who's looking for her soulmate. And everything is weird. And I can't wait to get my hair cut again because it's going to be fun not asking questions.
Yeah. Get your hair cut every 3 days.
Yeah. I mean, this is kind of, I may have sent her a direct message requesting, not requesting, but, asking if she would like to join the show. Oh man.
So there's that.
Did she respond to you?
Yeah. Not yet. But,
how does,
if she does, yeah.
How does that direct message go? Like, what did you ask?
So basically, okay. I see it like this, right? You don't just like reach out to him and be like, hey, come on the podcast, or hey, you're hot, or something like that. I guarantee you someone like that's posting revealing, very sensual photos gets probably quite a few DMs that are just like, hey, send me a picture of this, or, here's my dick kind of things, right? So
yeah,
you can't just go, full crazy person. So I said, hey there, I'm on a podcast called The Rich Dickman Show and would love it if you'd consider joining the show for an episode, so we could interview you and introduce you to our audience. It's pretty much the way I approached it.
Yeah.
We've had a wide variety of guests and that I think she'd be a great fit. That kind of thing. It'd be great if, she was interested. Let me know.
No response?
Not yet. No.
Okay.
It hasn't been all that long though. So, I mean, it's not like it's been 3 weeks and no response. So.
Right. I'm in her Snapchat right now. And, on her Snapchat story is a picture of somebody else's like Instagram with some lingerie. And she writes over it, I'm literally just going to take pics in all my lingerie I got tomorrow. So when I finally meet my soulmate, I can send them. Fuck it, LMAO. Yes, I'm a loser. Hashtag celibate life.
See, she sounds super interesting. Okay. Because the reality is she sounds really interesting. Like this isn't just I want to get, like personally, I want to get her on just for that. It would be awesome to have her on the podcast. But in addition to that, the fact that she cuts your hair, holy hell, this would be like one of the best gets that we ever have. So I truly would like it if she actually came on the podcast. Like it's not just this is very sincere. This is not just a joke or something like that. Yeah. I'm
going to throw her TikTok into the chat room so Randy can see. So there we go. Yeah, she got a lot of TikTok on here with the boobies, just the cleavage out there. And I don't know. It's super interesting to me. And I have so many questions and I don't know how to be like, hey, hot hairstylist, can we talk about your 30,000 followers on TikTok? Like, I don't even know what TikTok does. I don't know what it's about, but I need to know. I have so many questions.
So your daughter, did your daughter not get on TikTok?
No, they will never get on TikTok.
Yes.
No, I will not have the Chinese spying on my family. No.
So all the cheer gym, that's like what they do when they're killing time. They'll just go on TikTok and watch videos, which is like I think that's like that's, I don't know what to equate it to from our generation, but it's basically like they're just time filler. They just go on there and watch videos and they're not, it's just mindless, right? There's some creativity to some of them. I'll give them that. I couldn't name any of them. I don't actually watch them, but, it's popular amongst the, I guess, teens, if you will, and below that. And there can be some funny ones, I guess, but, obviously hers is, not the kind I would expect my daughter to be looking at. So I didn't realize TikTok could get that provocative, which is again why I think that she would be an awesome person to have on the show.
Like, she's got snaps of her like in the bathtub. I mean, all you see is legs, but I'm like, holy shit! Like, what's happening here? Like, the whole world is, we're at a point now, Ray, where you're going to be different for not having nudes on the internet. You know what I mean?
I can bring those out.
Yeah. See, there you go.
You know what? I just realized I guarantee you, Svensson is already in love with her. If he takes one look at her, he will. Oh my God. Absolutely love her.
Oh my God. Let's get to Svensson. Let's talk about him real quick. Yes. I do want to say.
Okay. Yeah.
This past Tuesday was our buddy Randy's birthday. All right. Mm-hmm. Randy.
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday, by the way.
Happy birthday, my man. All right. You deserve all the wonderful things you got for your birthday, whatever they may be. And thank you for being who you are. But, talk shit about Svensson for a second.
I was going to nominate him for Dick of the Week. Do you want me to save it? Or do you want to?
Yeah, if you want to do for Dick of the Week, we'll save it then. No problem.
Yeah, there we go. Right. But as far as if he does, and I in a lot of ways applaud him. He'll get on Twitter there and respond to some pretty ladies. I see those pop up on my timeline. I don't have too many people I follow, so I kind of whatever people are into and posting, I see a lot of it. And he does say some stuff to some pretty good looking ladies. And this lady here, what do we call it? Your hairstylist? Super hot hairstylist TikTok lady. She's right up his alley. I'll put it that way. Now what I think would be amazing is if we could get like the four of us together and just see what happens. That's a recipe for disaster. Maybe.
If this winds up ruining my perfect haircuts every 4 weeks, I'm going to be so pissed at you.
That's interesting.
She washed my hair once, right? And it was incredibly awesome. I don't know if you ever had
your hair washed in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. It is amazing when someone washes. Oh, it is incredible. Like have you ever had like a scalp massage? I've briefly had one. Like
only when she was massaging my head while she was washing my hair.
Yeah, which is fantastic. And then if you add in the fact that they're incredibly attractive at the same time, oh man.
Yeah.
Double dipping on the fun factor there.
See, now that I'm old, I feel creepy though, man. I don't know. Oh man.
How old do you think she is? Or is that a bad question to ask? Is that
no,
insult somebody?
She's probably like, I can't imagine she's more than 26 or 27, which is still crazy age. Right?
Well, she's got an interesting way of looking for a soulmate. Mm-hmm. I'll put it that way.
Making magic water.
Very interesting way.
To make her magic pussy. Yeah.
Magic pussy. It's amazing.
Yeah. What do you got? What is this here? Wrestling articles? What did you write that for?
Yeah. Are you still doing those? We haven't talked about those in a while.
Yeah. You know what? Let me tell you something about that. All right. I had to stop writing wrestling articles. 2 reasons. Number one was when I was writing them last year over the summer, the wrestling product that the WWE was putting out to us wasn't that great. And I was very frustrated I wasn't enjoying what I was watching, right? So it was hard to write an article and be positive about it, or it was hard to write in general because I just didn't have the passion that I wanted or needed. The second thing was, you know what? If I'm going to provide free work to a website, I expect some fucking promotion from it, and I got nothing. Yeah. All right. I would give the guy an article, and I'd be lucky if he even tweeted out that the article was published to his 43,000 followers. And I got none of that. So my time is worth something, man. All right. And I'm willing to do some work for free. And I don't expect to get paid to write a wrestling article, but I want some goddamn promotion. All right. I want a retweet. I want hey, audience, check out Rem Dickman and his new wrestling article about Seth Rollins. That's what I want. And I got no support. I got none of that. So, screw it. I'm not going to do that shit for free. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to take time out of my week, for nothing. So that's what happened there. Yeah, I do appreciate those of you who did read my wrestling articles, and there's times I really want to get there and write them again. But I'm not going to do it for a guy who's not going to promote me. No way.
Yeah, I'm on board with that. You must have recently stopped them because I was such a big fan. I read them all the time. So it was what, like 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago you stopped because, you know, I'm totally on top of reading those.
Yeah, I know. It's been,
no, they were good though. The reality is they were good. They were good.
I appreciate it.
So
yeah.
Like legitimately. Yeah. So
I'd say it was fun writing them and then interacting with those who chose to interact with me on them. And even Chris O.C. would read them too. But again, you know, it's just, you know, what am I doing it for? If I'm not getting any promotion out of it, why am I bothering? So, if another opportunity, you know, comes up where I can write a wrestling article or talk wrestling with somebody, absolutely, I would look into it. But, you know, the guy at www.podcast.com can kiss my ass. You can kiss my ass, Matt. Kiss my motherfucking ass.
Yeah,
bitch.
Dick of the, I don't know, 6 months ago. Dick of all dicks.
Dick of 2019. Waste my time.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Like, you know, this guy, he probably bought most of his followers, has a shitty podcast. You know, I put a lot of work and pride into what I do, Ray, and, you know, I understand that I don't have a massive audience like I used to at Triple T, right? I get that. But, I value my own time and I value what I do, and what I do to some people means a lot. And I'm not gonna bastardize myself or whore myself out for no promotion. So
yes, that's good for you. Now, I will say this. I've had more and more interaction with our listeners, the Rich Dickman Show listeners. And at times they have said stuff like, basically they know the effort that you put in and the attention to detail that you have. So for that guy to not do what he's doing, that's his loss.
I didn't even want to.
And that's something that you do with everything. Like, that's just you. That's not a, this here, pick and choose, you know, what you put effort into. Like, that's just your nature. You're paying attention to detail, trying to make sure that everything is high quality. And so if that guy's not gonna give a shit, then fuck that guy.
Right. And in this quote unquote business, you know, cause I've been doing this for a while, Ray. Right? I've been doing this since 2012. I choose to promote people who are trying new things. Listen, we had Heart of Tanks on last week. Heart of Tanks, thanks for coming on, buddy. I hope your podcast does well. Make sure you let me know when it drops, man. And I will allow people to come on here and promote their stuff.
Smash that like button.
Smash that like button. That's right. I will retweet things that I enjoy, like Not for Human Consumption podcast, and I will help promote everybody because I have a large Twitter following. I mean, most of them have me muted, right? But if somebody were to click on my profile, they would see all the retweets and all the stuff that I would help promote. But if you're not going to offer me the same in return when I'm doing work and I'm providing content for you, you can kiss my ass and suck my dick. Boom.
So that's a solid combo right there. What else do we want to, what should we transition into? I don't know. What else do you want to do tonight? You want to talk some more shit about people? I think we're in a good shit talking mode. I'm in a great shit talking mood tonight. And so you got another one in here. We got a beef. It's the, right. Well, it's like the hangover mentality that you've got right now, which is when you're hungover, you get a little sharper because you're on edge, right? Not like so hungover you want to kill yourself. It's I'm hungover and I'm annoyed. You got that little bit of the coronavirus, hangover, if you will. You're just, you know what I mean? You get annoyed and you're still sharp, still got an edge to you, and then, start going in attack mode. There you go. Shark smelling blood.
When you take a nap, right? And you wake up and you're really pissed off at everything for no reason. Like, I was ready to strangle my fucking dog. We started late tonight, everybody, because I fell asleep on the couch. Oh, I gotta tell you about something, Ray. I'm gonna be typing and bringing up YouTube at the same time while I talk. But I have a new love interest on YouTube. Okay, and his name is Ryan George.
Okay,
and I don't know if you've seen the pitch meetings on Screen Rant. Have you seen any of those?
No, nothing. No.
Well, you need to check that stuff out because this guy, he's got his own channel. He's got the Ryan George, and I'm trying to find a quick video here that I can't find at the moment. But he also does pitch meetings on the channel Screen Rant, where he pitches movies to you. And basically, like, hold on. God damn it.
He looks a little familiar. I'm looking at it.
I'm trying to tweet him, get on the show. So he'll, fuck, Rem, get your shit together, Rem. God damn it. I was just watching Super Mario Brothers pitch meeting. He'll go through the entire plot of the movie and they'll point out all the plot holes and be like, yeah, nope, that's just the way I wanted it to be. And it's really funny. So this is great podcasting right here, Rem. Holy shit. I'm trying to find a 30-second video. What do you got?
Okay. So while you do that, let me, okay. So I Googled Ryan George, and on Google, it pops up his YouTube channel, the Twitter, that kind of stuff, right? Also comes with his IMDb, and on the right, Google, sometimes when you have like the profile information, it shows like a couple pictures of him and it gives you a description of what they're known for. And it just says actor. And all I'm thinking is, okay, interesting. And then under that, it says, here's your IMDb. So I click on that, right? And it says he's got 7 credits to his filmography. And it's just, I don't know. Oh, I guess he does have, he's part of some Star Wars stuff. Never mind. It looks like it's all right. But, when I was at Screen Rant, but so how big is Screen Rant? Like what constitutes an actor is what I'm getting at. Like if you have 7 credits and you pop up on Google and he has 18.2 thousand followers on Twitter, like where do we draw the line on actor? Is that like a self title that people can drop?
No, man.
Like I can say I'm a professional, like,
you're a professional podcaster.
Professional podcaster?
Yeah.
Like if I've been paid money, right? Then technically I'm a professional at it.
Yeah. And you get paid every freaking week from this shit. So
multiple times.
Yeah. The Rich Dickman Show YouTube account needs to go ad free. I should probably have switched over to my personal YouTube account, but all right. So here's a quick one that he did, while the commercial's playing. I freaking love when podcast hosts do this. All right. And this is really,
the secret to my success was actually just a very simple sentence. As soon as I heard it, everything just kind of clicked for me. And I'm sure it would for anyone who heard this sentence. The sentence was, well, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Let me just ask you this. I just want to ask you this. Let me just, let me just ask you this. I just want to ask you this. Yeah. Oh my God. I totally interrupted you. What were you going to say? Oh, yeah, I don't know. It's gone. I made you lose it, huh? No, it's okay. Well, let me just ask you this.
So all of his videos involve him talking to himself. The pitch meetings, like he's the movie guy and the pitch guy at the same time. I'm gonna pull
that sounds fun.
Yeah.
That actually does sound fun.
And I first discovered Ryan George when Matt from NFHC played one of his videos, the Rise of Skywalker pitch meeting. And they're all about 5 minutes long, so I don't want to go into the whole thing here, but we'll do real quick. The Game of Thrones.
So you have Game of Thrones season 8 for me? Yes, sir, I do. And I really want this to be over, so can we speed this pitch meeting up, please? Oh, I mean, we literally just started. Well, I'm in a rush, so, let's get cracking. I mean, okay. So anyway, the first 2 episodes are gonna be people kind of meeting and reuniting in Winterfell. Arya's gonna sleep with Gendry. Oh, having seen her grow up on the show, that makes me extremely uncomfortable. Is she 18? That's certainly what people are gonna Google, but yes, she is. Yikes, okay. And then episode 3 is gonna be when the Night King and his army are going to arrive in Winterfell. Oh my God, the moment we've been building towards for 8 seasons. Yeah, and so Bran reveals that the Night King wants him because he's kind of like the memory of Westeros. Oh, why? Because that's his motivation. Well, okay then. So then the Dothraki charges the dead army and they pretty much all get wiped out. Oh my God. Until a couple of episodes later when they kind of just multiply because I need more of them. Oh. Anyway, then the zombies are going to charge at the good guys and there's just like a wall of them. Oh wow, it sounds like World War Z. Exactly, yeah, it's going to be like watching World War Z but with, like 5 pairs of sunglasses on. What? So there are just tens of thousands of zombies and they're just swarming everybody. Wow, it's gonna be tough for the main characters to live through an attack like that. Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yeah, see, anytime a really important character gets swarmed, we're just gonna kinda cut away from them and then come back later to see that they're fine. Wait, so how do they survive? By being off screen for a little bit. I guess that makes sense. Oh, also, Bran is gonna warg into a crow. Oh, why does he do that? Unclear. Okay, gotcha. Anyway, eventually the Night King's gonna do that thing scene where he raises his arms and all the dead come back to life?
Oh boy.
Yeah, and Tyrion and a bunch of people are down in the crypts, so, it gets scary.
So they're fighting a guy that can raise the dead and they go hide in the crypts? I thought Tyrion was the smart one.
He used to be, but now I need things to happen really fast, so that's all over.
Oh, okay.
And so then Jon screams at a dragon for some reason.
That's cool, I guess.
Maybe. And then Arya sneaks up on the Night King and stabs him, and, that's the end of winter.
Oh, it's over?
Yep, all done, so moving on.
Wait, that's just it?
Yeah, that's it. So anyway.
But we've been building towards this for 8 seasons. It's just done with a quick stab?
It is, yeah.
So what was with the Night King's connection to Bran, or that weird symbol that kept popping up, or the fact that the White Walkers
Listen, sir, I'm gonna need you to get all the way off my back about winter, okay? It's over. We gotta move on.
Oh, I just feel a little empty inside. It feels like this could have been fleshed out.
Well, there's no time. There's only a couple of episodes left.
You can have more episodes if you want.
I just don't see any other way other than rushing it.
You could do it in more episodes.
Damn this short final season.
Okay.
Anyway, so after...
So, that's one of the pitch meetings. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yes, it's so good. I love that.
This is all I watch on YouTube now, and I was watching this as I fell asleep before the show today. But he does this for all the Marvel movies in here, Joker, Birds of Prey, even. So go check it out. I've been tweeting Ryan George to try to get him on the show, and of course, he's a big superstar, and they ignore us. So
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we offer him a hot hairstylist. Yeah, but these are great. Yeah. And that, well, actually it's super easy. Barely an inconvenience. It's on a t-shirt. Like that's in every single one of these. And it's just fantastic. So I love what Ryan George does. Check him out. All right. I'm sorry. Thank you for letting me. Yeah, that was fun.
I like that.
Hot Drummer News, babe. You can just Google, Game of Thrones season 8 pitch meeting, and you'll be able to see the rest of that.
I like that. I still wonder how that classifies as actor, but we could run in circles on that one forever. Holy smokes!
You know what, Ray? I'm going to need you to get all the way off my back off of that one, man. So,
yes, yeah. Dude. I think that is really well done. It's hysterical.
Oh, it's fantastic! It's like this is brilliant. This is one of those things. Like
it is.
Like you can think, why didn't I think of that? But there's a lot of talent involved to act.
Oh, absolutely.
And talk to yourself in that way, and to film it and to edit it. I don't know if he does all the filming and editing himself. Yeah. I have no idea, but he does.
Likely.
All right.
It's likely.
Yeah. Before we move on the show, we have to address something here, between some of our beloved, contributors and listeners of the show. And so we have a little issue between, our buddy Randy. Happy birthday again, buddy. And, Mr. Porno Man. You want to elaborate on this?
Oh, yeah. I saw it. I wasn't involved. Like I said, I don't really get on Twitter that much. So, I caught the tail end of it, I believe. But yeah, so all I know is I saw it. So I don't know that much about it other than I just saw that apparently the two of them were going back and forth. Randy was kind of, jostling, Mr. Porno Man, and Randy's in the live chat room right now. He says that Mr. Porno Man punked out. Basically, Randy's saying, "Hey, Mr. Porno Man, your quality's not really there. Correct me if I'm wrong, Randy, but you're saying you're not that great." And Mr. Porno Man's basically saying, "I'm amazing." So obviously, conflicting opinions there. And they got into it. And I think it came to a head when Randy challenged Mr. Porno Man to an episode 100, contribution off? Or I don't know what you call it.
Rap versus porn on episode 100. And if Randy wins, Mr. Porno Man has to join the $10 tier of Patreon. And if Mr. Porno Man wins, Randy will quit Twitter. Randy, wow. I'm booking it. I haven't heard from Mr. Porno Man yet. And this is, let me tell you something. All right. I'm going to be completely honest here, Ray. All right. And I will expose my bias and my prejudice and all that stuff here. Okay. Is that I am on Randy's side. I do not like Mr. Porno Man nor what he contributes to the show. You are a big fan. And out of respect for you, Ray, I allow Mr. Porno Man to contribute. We actually have a Mr. Porno Man contribution later in tonight's show. I think Mr. Porno Man is a 2-bit hack. And, he doesn't have any original ideas. All right. I think he kind of catches on to trends as they die off. And he thinks he's reinventing the wheel. I don't know what the hell it is. I mean, he even went so far as to tweet something this is directly from Mr. Porno Man's Twitter at Mr. Porno Man 1. Maybe I was a masterful dancer in a past life, but alas, the past is the past. Now every scene I create is grade A content. Everything on the show has been a hit in one genre's community or another. I've never dodged a question. You're just too ignorant to see the truth. So he's claiming that the nonsense he submits to us is a hit in one genre's community or another. Like, he is so deluded in his stupid head that, oh yeah, well, maybe you normal people don't like it, but these foot fetish people love it. Right? That's basically what he's saying here. And that's ridiculous. So, I would like this to happen. I would like, Randy's rap porn battle? Is that, I don't know how.
Rap porn battle.
Like, what's Mr.
Episode 100 rap porn
Randy,
battle.
you need to actually clarify what you need Mr. Porno Man to do here versus your rap. Yeah. But I will certainly book that for episode 100 in 6 weeks. All right. But yeah, Mr. Porno Man, you gotta get your shit together and don't come after Randy. Randy is a treasured, sacred part of this show. I love Randy. Randy and I, we text a lot. He's a good friend of the show. I need you to back the fuck off, Mr. Porno Man, and don't be an asshole.
Well, so a couple things. First, have I ever really supported Mr. Porno? I don't know if I've ever said I like him. I'll say this. I appreciate that he has an eclectic taste, I guess, at best.
I believe his first contribution,
chances, I guess.
His first contribution came on your first episode of the show, right? When we did speed banging.
Was it? I don't know. It's been a long time. We'd have to go back and look. It might have even been before that.
Maybe.
I think. I don't know. We'd really have to go back and look. Randy's saying it was before that. I don't even know. He's way back, which is, my first episode, 33, 36, something way back. So we're talking, holy smokes, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So it's anyway, really far back. So it's so far back, my memory doesn't even go that far back anymore. But I do appreciate that he at least tries stuff. Now, I mean, him claiming the quality of his content is grade A is horse shit times a million. Like, come on. Like, let's not kid ourselves here. There's some, having now, so of course, like we just said, he started way before I got on the show, but having now been on the show and seeing some of the actual videos, seeing them, not just hearing them. Yeah, he's got a lot of room for improvement. Now to say that, I mean, there's some weird people out there, right? Everyone's got their different, likes. So, you do whatever you want, right? But, yeah, I don't know how you get to say that you're a hit. I mean, some of those are, what do you call it a hit because 4 people liked it? Like, I don't know how you, what are you quantifying as a hit? So, good luck proving that. I'll put it that way. But I would like to see what they do. So where it leads us is, how do we decide? I guess maybe we need to find out what Randy wants to do exactly from what he wants to see from Mr. Porno Man. But how do we judge this? That's my question to you. I don't know how you would judge
Ray,
this.
I don't think
I
don't think you and I can judge this because we come with our own implicit bias here, right? We're going to need some outside minds. And if we're judging porn versus rap, I don't think there's anybody better than somebody like Jessica Lust or Lisa May to judge.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That, we could also, I mean, we might have to get multiple polls going, such as like a Twitter poll, some sort of poll on the website. I don't know how else to do it.
Yeah. Shout out to my buddy Jessica Lust. Sup, girl. So there you go.
That's good. I'm excited for it. I think it'll be fun. Looking at the conversation they were having, it looked pretty interesting. And who was it? Anyway, yeah, it'd be interesting to see how it turns out because, they got a couple episodes. If this is 94, they got 5-6 episodes to put something together. You put something, their actual grade A material and, see how they stack up against one another.
Right. So, Randy, you gotta dictate your terms here. We'll make it happen, man, because I would like nothing more than to tell Mr. Porno Man, you lost. You're a loser. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I think you've said that many times in the past, but being able to quantify it in a rap porn off, then yeah.
It's going to be interesting. Yeah, we got a lot to look forward to here, you guys, the next few weeks as we approach episode 100 of the Rich Dickman Show. And just to update you is that Ray, I don't know about you because I don't really get involved in your contract negotiations, but I have seen my first and second offers, none of which are worth my time yet. So those have been rejected and countered. We're getting there though. We are talking. Progress, I think, is being made. So we'll see. We'll see what happens for
that's good.
Yeah. I mean, do you want to talk about your progress with your contract status or no?
Yeah. So my strategy is this. You always take the first offer and the second offer and you just reject them. You don't even look at them. So I don't know what they were, but I rejected them. I did the same. We're in the same boat that we rejected them, but I don't even know what they were. So now that could backfire that the third offer is even lower and I wouldn't even know. So maybe I should go back and
terrible
unshred those documents. Yeah. But regardless, I'm playing hardball.
Yeah.
We'll see if it pays off.
That's terrible advice, Ray. I don't know who your legal counsel is. But you should take some of that bumper money and you should find somebody,
invest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you have anyone you could recommend?
It is now time to
but here's another $5.
Finalists for Dick of the Week. And here's our first nominee.
All right. Let's start over here. Let's play this one.
I saw something that was affecting your finances and even your family. Press the numerical button 1 now. Press 1. There has been a snake that was trying to cause discord within the finances and even in the family. Press the numerical button 1 now so that you can hear this blessed word. Press 1. This thing will not hinder you, nor will it stop you any longer. Press the numerical button 1 now. Press 1. And whatever this thing is, God will pay it off. Press the numerical button 1 now so that you can hear this blessed word. Press 1
Hit 1
now
already.
so that you can hear your prophetic word.
If you wish to no longer receive these messages,
pressing 1.
please hit
Nothing's
the
happening.
option 3 now.
Oh. Wow, that was intense, man. That was intense.
It was.
Yeah. All right. Here's another one.
That's crazy.
Hey, you guys, it's Mars. I have emerged from the clouds of my last week's hotboxing incident at home, and it was a good thing. I mean, it was a horrible week of news, and this week really isn't much better. And I literally slept till 11 the next day. Haven't done that in a long time.
Nice.
It's so good to not have kids.
Oh.
So, I do.
You know what? Don't rub it in. Hot Drummer News, babe. Don't rub it in.
The two-parter. It's not only the sleeping, it's the not having kids to prevent you too. It's a twofold, double stab.
Jesus Christ. Like she's I don't know. She got mad at me for some reason, just decided to take a knife to my heart.
I have one dick of the week, although there were several options, including a guy in Utah who had just gotten out of jail and then murdered someone within a month, and he has white power tattoos on his face, literally on his forehead. Yeah. But we're going to go with something a little lighter. And this story out of Nashville where prosecutors say a thief dropped a journal with a list of homes he was planning to hit. So here we go. Authorities in Tennessee say they busted a well-organized burglar after he allegedly dropped a notebook during a break-in that contained a list of other places he planned to target. Robert Shull Goddard, 49, is accused of smashing a glass door and breaking into a Nashville area home on January 29th and stealing a TV and a gun from the residence. But prosecutors said Goddard left something behind that allowed authorities to solve the case. A notebook that listed multiple addresses, including one for another home a few miles away that had been burglarized that same day. Investigators were able to identify the suspect in part through notes his daughter left in the journal along with her address. He was also caught on video kicking in the back door of another house the next day. He was arrested last week and was being held on a $15,000 bond for felony burglary and theft charges. It's unclear whether he has an attorney. So, no good organizational deed goes unpunished, apparently. So, Step 1, if you're going to rob a place, don't write down how you're going to do it. Or don't tell anybody about it. I'm reading that book in cold blood right now, and those guys almost got away with quadruple murder. But they opened their big fat yaps, and ta-da, they got caught. People are so dumb, and this world is just full of them. I might have to go hotbox again. So, Have a great rest of the night. Talk to you soon. Peace out.
Last week she brought us like a brilliant criminal and the guy who took $17,000 worth of merch out of the store he just got a job at. And she brings us a not so smart one this week. So, as we said, if you're smart, you can be a good criminal. Sorry. Go ahead, buddy.
Yeah. I cannot tell you how much I loved when she said, I can't believe how dumb people are. And that sigh that went along with it. That was amazing. I love that. But yes, I was thinking the same thing. Like, it definitely wasn't the same guy who went to that 7-Eleven. It's the complete opposite. And I mean, obviously the guy's a fucking moron. Was he like so something like his daughter wrote the address of their residence in the journal, and he's like, using his daughter's journal to like take notes on places he's going to rob.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many things wrong with that. Like, is his kid reading this journal still and being like, oh, look, my dad's robbing places or something? Like,
right. If you can pay attention to how things work, you can get away with anything. Well, let's talk about like my job for a second. If you pay enough attention as to how the people above me work, you know exactly what you can get away with and what you can't get away with, right? It's just a matter of paying attention and being very smart about it. So if you are going to commit crime, you need to know what you're getting into, right? You need to know what kind of house you're going into, what kind of alarm system there might be, how long the people are going to be away for, what's exactly in that house, and what you can get away with. You can't just go into places and then write them all down and keep notes for yourself for later, because you're just leaving a trail of tears, man. You're just leaving a trail of tears. You're going to get caught. All right? You got to be like the guy last week. Take your employee file with you.
Evidence.
And walk out the door.
Brilliant. Love it.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's great.
All right.
I will say this. I got to give the guy props. She said that he was caught on video kicking in the back door of another residence. Now, I will say this. Kicking in a door, not as easy as they make it look in the movies. So I will give the guy a little bonus for that. That's pretty cool, actually.
I wonder if she's going to bring in next week the crazy Bernie Sanders supporter who broke a window and tried to dump a gasoline and set a Republican headquarters place in California on fire. I wonder if she would do that. Probably not, though. All right. Here's number 2.
Hey, guys. Randy here with another Dick of the Week nomination. First, context. So we were in our bi-weekly all leadership staff meeting. We get towards the end and HR...
Okay, real quick. This is already better than last week's.
Stands up and has something that they need to bring to our attention. What happens next, I can only describe as the biggest waste of company resources to date. We had a 45-minute discussion about people using FaceTime in the bathroom. And now we have to tell people to stay off their phones while they're in the bathroom. So we have to be the dicks of the week. But the real dicks of the week are the people that are using FaceTime in the bathroom. And I suggested we build floor-to-ceiling stalls, and that got dismissed. So maybe the dick of the week is the dismissive people, because that was a good idea. I don't know. But fuck FaceTime, fuck crowded bathrooms, and fuck inept management making stupid decisions. Okay. Yeah, so bye guys. Peace.
Was he recording that from a bathroom stall? Did you hear the echo?
He was literally doing it right after the meeting. While it was fresh on his mind, he went into a bathroom stall and recorded it.
You know what? I don't know if I can get on people who are using too much bathroom time. I had a job, Ray, a long time ago. Before I got into the company that I work for now. I was at a doctor's office, and I was the only male in an office full of women. I was literally the only male and 25 other women. Okay. It was terrible. Like, oh my God, that sounds amazing, Rem. No, it's not. Friggin' working with women and all women is terrible, because all they do is they bicker and they talk behind each other's backs and they're like, nah. It's like, oh, Jesus Christ, leave me alone, please. Right. So I would take extended bathroom breaks, even when I didn't have to use the bathroom. I would just go into the bathroom. Yeah. And this is back in the days of just the iPod. This is before the iPhone. We just had the iPod with the iPod video. Yeah. And I would sit in the bathroom. I would lock the door And I would, throughout the day, I would work my way through an episode of South Park that I downloaded off of iTunes just to get away from everybody. Mm-hmm. So I don't know that I can, but we got to talk about using FaceTime in the restroom. Like,
yeah, that's weird.
Like, are you really sitting there taking a shit and like FaceTiming your buddy? Like, yo, Ray, what's up, buddy? Yeah, man. No, that feels really good, bro. You know what? Later tonight.
Yeah. Face is turning red. Your face is turning red. You okay? You okay?
So this is what I have for Dick of the Week.
Are you at the gym? There's an echo like you're in a gym, but like, are you in a gym cubicle lifting something? Doing squats?
I'm on the toilet, man. It's 2020. You have to accept me.
The toilet? Yeah. Why the toilet? I thought you were in the gym. Why are you grunting like that? Are you taking a shit right now?
I need more fiber. No, yeah.
Yeah.
Lucky you can't smell this.
I got to get you some fiber pills. Yeah, and I am lucky that I can't smell this. That's why we're using FaceTime while we're having this conversation. Oh, my God.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's early in the morning for this. Had my coffee. It's good. Mm-hmm.
Wow. What did you eat? I need to steer clear of that because you do not look happy.
Oh, here, let me show you.
You absolutely have hemorrhoids.
Let me turn the camera.
No, I don't need to see. I don't need to see.
There you go, buddy. Look, see?
I don't need to inspect the feces. I'm pretty sure that I got, just by looking at the redness in your face and the bloodshot eyeballs from quenching that out, I got a good idea.
Yeah.
No, turn away from the toilet. I don't need to see your ass cheeks either.
Ray, something that strikes me is that I talked about this with Huel early on in the Rich Dickman show, mm-hmm. is that I think it was episode 0 or episode 1, but people love taking shits in public restrooms. Like, I don't know what that's about, man. I don't know what that's about. People they'll just walk into a strange bathroom that just has stalls and like an open air, whatever, and they'll just plop down and just take a shit and they don't care. And they'll sit there and you'll hear that. You'll hear, ugh.
It's embarrassing when you hear people like really going to town in there, or when you hear just noises, like explosive noises. It's gross.
You couldn't do this before you came to work. I mean, I have my own bathroom at my office, right? But it's recently been overtaken by my employees. I have a couple of my employees who think it's okay to use the boss's bathroom. I don't know why they think this is okay. And frankly, I do not know how to address it. I do not know how to tell these people, don't use my bathroom, because I think there's like some sort of law saying that you can't tell people not to use the bathroom. I don't know. I'm very confused, but
I'm sure you can't say don't use it.
Yeah.
Like at some point it's like, if they need to, they need to, right?
Yeah. Right. But like, I'm also, Ray, I've talked about this on the show. I don't get into detail with it, but I suffer from a little bit of IBS. Okay. So I have to use the bathroom a little more than normal every once in a while. And it's very hard for me to use a bathroom that's not mine. There's a lot of cleaning involved where I have to have, antibacterial wipes or like a whole bunch of spray or something. I have to wipe down the toilet seat. And it was nice and easy when it was just me using the bathroom. When it was just me in my own bathroom, and now it's not. So before I can even think about using it, I have to grab my toilet cleaner, I have to grab the spray, I have to grab the wipes, I have to grab the paper towels, I have to clean that fucking toilet before I can sit down and take care of my business. And I shouldn't have to do that, Ray. I'm the boss. I should be able to use my own bathroom on my own time and not have to worry about cleaning it.
Yeah. Have you ever, it's called a bidet, right? Have you ever used a bidet?
I don't have a bidet in my office, but I have.
Have you ever used one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe you should, get a doctor's note. So they have, like, that says that you require a bidet for multiple reasons, IBS, among other things. And then you pitch it as, hey, I need, it'll help me with getting back to work sooner. I'll finish my business, therefore be more productive. So over time, it'll pay for itself. Maybe you pitch that to your team. And hopefully they don't do what they did to Svensson, like he said last week, and be like, oh, doctors know it doesn't matter.
Matter of fact, we're going to take the entire toilet away.
Yeah, go out to the ditch. There's a ditch out there.
At dig your own ditch. I'm jealous of these people who can just walk into a public restroom, go into a stall, plop down, and just take a massive stinky shit. Like I'm jealous of those people and their ability to do that. And also, like, then you have to suffer afterwards, like after they're done and you walk in there. Like when I have to go to New Haven, when I have to spend time in New Haven, right? It's just the worst because I don't have my own bathroom in New Haven and I have to use the same bathroom that all the peons use. And it's just terrible. They make such a mess. It's gross. It's the worst. So what we're talking about, I forget what his.
Well, let me tell this one. The one time I've used the bidet was I went to sushi with the family that we were surrogates for. So we went to this really nice sushi place, right? Apparently Robert De Niro is a co-owner and the chef has restaurants all over the world, right? Jesus. Not just the country.
Jesus Christ.
You know, high-end restaurants. It was like four or five of us went to sushi. My wife doesn't like seafood at all. So she got like
showing off
teriyaki chicken. And the bill's still like $300 for like basically like 4 people eating sushi, right? So I'm like, hey, before we leave, you know, they flew us down to LA. We go to this place, right? So they're giving us a ride back to the airport. But before we leave the sushi place, I'm like, well, let me use the restroom. So I go in there and I'm like, oh, fancy toilet. I wonder how this thing works. So I proceeded to, you know, test out the features, which were surprising. Basically, you hit the button and as much as you know what's coming, if it's your first time, you do not know what's coming. It's surprising. And, so I proceeded to, when we got back in the car, I was like, hey, did you guys realize? And this is like the 4th time meeting these people. I'm like, did you guys see there's a bidet in there? Have you guys used one? And they're like, ha ha, nervous laughter, like, ha 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 ha. And I'm like, man, so I hit the air button just to see what would happen. Woo, I leapt off the toilet. Like I was not prepared for that. And it proceeded to be I thought it was hysterical because of how awkward they were handling it, ride back to the airport. That's good times right there, man. Describing your, bidet experience to people for the first time. So, but they're fascinating. If you ever get the chance to use one, they're good times.
Yeah, I haven't used it. I've used the old Italian style ones where they shoot water up your asshole. I haven't used the ones with the hot air and the drying and all that stuff, or they stick a finger up there and massage you. I don't
deluxe model.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Prostate massage. Haven't done that one yet. Yeah. All right. So the next one is yours, Ray. You're gonna nominate, Svensson here.
Yes. So Svensson, you text me and said, hey, Svensson, normally since he works Thursdays, doesn't have time to get on the show. Timing doesn't line up.
Oh, so yeah. So get him on the show. Let me set it up real quick. All right. So yesterday,
go for it.
Yeah, we record Thursdays, sometimes Fridays, and I was sick this week. I wasn't sure if we were going to do Thursdays or Fridays, and I realized it was Valentine's Day and Ray's unavailable Friday, so we are going to do Thursday no matter what, whether I could talk or not. Okay. But I couldn't do last night because I was, my voice was shot. Plus, it was a Survivor season premiere, plus wrestling. A lot of stuff going on Wednesdays. Couldn't record. All right. But Svensson DM'd me and said, hey, man, what are you guys doing? I can record tonight. I'm like, oh, shit. Let me see if Ray's available. And my brilliant idea was, what if Ray grabbed Svensson and possibly Randy into the bonus episode? All right. So go ahead, buddy.
So that's kind of what I didn't necessarily bring in Randy yet, because I couldn't confirm or deny whether Randy would be available. So I just said, hey, Rem said you're available. I'm available. What time are you thinking? You want to try and record something? And it gets started, he's like, yeah, I got this time. And like I said, I was already building this motherfucking gumball machine. So I was like, hey, I got to build this gumball machine. So not sure exactly what time it'll be, but right around this time and, maybe 7-ish, 7:30. And he goes, not a problem. I'm available all night. And I go, all right, well, it'd be just the two of us. You want to do that? That work? Or do you want to, depending on your timing, we could wait for Rem. We could, there's options. And he basically said, it's better if we have multiple people. And I said, all right. So thanks a lot, Svensson. Appreciate it. It's not my favorite podcast with Ray and Rem. It's Rem and that other guy.
Yeah. Rem and whoever he decided to have be his monkey for the week.
Yeah. So suck it, Svensson. You're dick of the week, and I'm not changing my vote. You don't want to hang out with me, talk to me for a little bit, Svensson. We can hang out and talk, man. Be a good time. We'd just be fun. Well, I will say this: we have actually kind of sat and chatted in World of Warcraft, like whenever Classic came out. But maybe that's why he doesn't like me. I don't know. Maybe I left him dead
After
somewhere.
Much deliberation, the incredibly handsome expert judges have come to the consensus that this week's Dick of the Week award goes to...
Well, Ray's not changing his vote, so he's got Svensson. And I'm going to say,
locked.
Randy, you bring a lot with the people FaceTiming on a toilet at your work. I mean, that's messed up, man. That's messed up. I don't know that they're dicks. They're just trying to effective toilet time that shit. Literally. But, this idiot who's going around robbing houses and then leaving evidence everywhere that Hot Chummer News Bay brought in. You know what? I think that's my Dick of the Week, man. So, I don't know, Ray, let's call it a tie.
Yeah, we could do that. I'm not budging. I'm not budging, Svensson. You're in the shit house now. We'll see if you can dig out of it. But I still agree that I agree with you overall. Yeah, we can call it a tie.
All right.
Hey folks, it's time for that wacky segment where we review porn. Because we have a psychopath listener, better known as the laughing stock of the adult film industry, who insists on sending us his ridiculous piles of trash. So without further ado, Mr. Porno Man's latest perversion.
So real quick, I had been DMing with Jessica Lust this week, and I was trying to get her on the show for tonight, but my girl needs to make some money, right? So she camps, and she got a bunch of thirsty dudes checking out that sweet ass. So she's got to make that cheddar.
Tell her to while she's on the cam to talk to us.
Maybe we can work that for next week.
People into that somewhere.
Yeah, I'll suggest that to her. All right, so Ray, we got
sure she'd see the opportunity.
Okay. We've got a submission here from Mr. Porno Man. Go ahead and read the letter.
All right, I'll try to. Okay, so. He says, "Greetings, gentlemen. I know you have a big backlog of my submissions, but perhaps you will push this one to the front of the line because now it's getting personal. This week on Twitter, one of your listeners attempted to smear my name through the mud with unfounded and demeaning accusations pertaining to the quality of my work. Wow. Therefore, it is with great pleasure that I bring to you a video which will perfectly describe to them, as well as the rest of your fan base, just how great my work truly is. As I stated on Twitter, I have hit after hit, and they won't stop coming. In this video, this is fucking crazy, man. In this video, a classy lady named Randy gives viewers some sexy eye candy while also talking them through jerk-off instructions. But in keeping with the status quo, the hits keep on coming. Regards, Mr. Porno Man. And there is a postscript. P.S. Pretend that the dildo is Sir Zero.
Oh my God.
Wow. I guess he couldn't wait till episode 100 or something?
Because you're a little glutton for punishment, aren't you?
Oh, so this is Randy.
I think you know
she's
your balls looked over. Isn't that
a very sexy
cute.
Blonde. Yeah.
She is.
Strong
she is
jawline.
Attractive.
Love the
got a nice body. She is hot. Right? No one could dispute that.
Right. No, she's very hot.
Yeah.
So she is. But what is happening here?
It comes with a price.
Let's see. It's almost like a 14-minute video. We should probably,
I gotta see that. Oh man, she's got a nice. This is a very sexy woman, Ray.
Is this the hottest lady he's had?
I think it might be.
She's actually attractive.
Porn stars Randy Moore. Okay. We're gonna have to do some more research.
So her name is Randy.
That's right. Start getting that dick hard.
What? Wonder if I can. Let's see if I can play along here.
No.
Yeah, I do need a little inspiration, Miss. Oh my gosh! Look at the bottom of your ass. Okay, so she's bending over now and she's lifting attractive. Up. Oh wow, that is a phenomenal butt.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. So what do you need me to do, Miss Moore? Oh, touch myself a little bit. Okay. So, I'm not going to do that in the podcast. Oh, what? No. Let me see it again. What?
Get ready to be tortured.
Well, I don't want to be tortured.
I don't want this to end.
Oh.
Okay, so now there's a dildo on the table.
Is that all it took to get your dick hard?
No, actually not. I'm 39 years old. It takes a lot more than that, sweetheart.
That's all the pleasure that you're gonna get
Yeah.
for a long time.
Oh, but she got a dildo on the table and she's touching.
No. You'll need a few
Oh wait, what is that?
which I'm sure you'll have.
Is that an elastic band?
It looks like
If you
it.
don't have a cock ring, 2 rubber bands
cock ring?
will work.
2 rubber bands? What the
I
fuck?
want you to wrap them nice and tight around your balls.
No, I will not do that.
Stand.
She double knotted the elastic band around the ball sack.
Just put them around once. I want 2
Of
rubber
this dildo.
bands around your nuts.
No, that looks like it would hurt.
Just like that.
No, thank you. How do you get those off?
This is so awkward.
Fucking tight.
What? We need to talk to Swiney again, by the way, about cock rings.
Yes.
I want it to turn purple.
No, it's not. I don't want my.
Why would you
falling
want
off?
that? I mean, that's a dildo and it looks like it hurts.
That's hysterical that you said that. Okay, first of all, the other thing is, so it's about 14 minutes long, almost 14 minutes.
I'm fast forwarding to 6 minutes.
Do people watch
even.
14 minutes straight to like jerk off? Do people spend 14? I don't feel like I have that much time. I just want to get to it. Or I don't know if it's a good enough video. I guess you could.
It's a long time. I had to restart it, so I'm fast
It feels
forwarding
like a long time to me.
To 6 minutes even, and she's down to some bra and panties here. Oh my god, she's slapping the ball. Oh
Jesus!
Oh my god, they've been tied up for 5 minutes now, and she's slapping the shit out of them.
Your balls hurt, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Like I'm not even torturing them, and they hurt. Okay, what else we got?
I'm gonna look up when did this. While this plays, I'm gonna look up when did Randy and Mr. Porno Man get into this spat? Because
all right, I'm fast forwarding to 9 minutes now.
This sounds very personal, and that wasn't that long ago. How did he make this like?
Play with your balls while I show you my ass.
Like Randy must have really pissed him off that he is making this.
Like he found this hot chick just to do this for him. Like this is some level of spite right here.
Yeah, so I'm looking through Twitter 4 days ago. So in 4 days, he found this super hot lady named Randy.
Yeah.
Who is just demolishing this dildo. That's brutal.
Ray, she does not take a top off until 11 minutes and 55 seconds.
Count down to 10, and I'm going to tell you how I want you to come.
So you're at, is that where you're at?
Yeah, I just fast forwarded. Yeah.
10.
And she's just now revealing her, not even, she's doing that thing where she's holding her bra over. Okay, no, so there are the boobs. She's still covering them with her hands. Like this is torture. Like you're trying to see, hey, what do those breasts look like?
6.
She's still not showing the nipple. This is amazing. Mr. Porno Man, I might have some more respect for you.
4.
Okay, there are the nipples now. Okay. But she's only topless and a little little thong number on the bottom there.
2.
Yeah. A 1. What happens at 1?
So I did.
Get your hands off.
For anyone that.
What?
For people that are interested in seeing this, it's in the Discord. Join the Discord.
Yeah. I'll have a link on the website, richdickman.com, at the episode post.
We're linking porn.
Yeah.
Best podcast ever.
So.
Squeeze those balls.
Oh my god.
It hurts.
That looks like it hurts. She is enchantingly beautiful, though, Ray. Holy shit.
She is attractive.
Where would he find a woman like this? Because he's never had a woman like this on.
Okay. So we skipped around. Go back to 10:45. Go back to 10:45. Look. What is happening?
You better stop, because I want you to take your remote and hit yourself.
Remote. She has a remote.
harder than you have hit yourself.
Oh my God, she's going to hit his balls with the remote control?
As hard as you can. Are you ready?
Holy shit. Here we go.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my God.
Fucking what?
She just hammered the shit out of the balls of that dildo.
Oh my God. No. What is happening?
Wow. I need to look
He is one vengeful son of a bitch. What just happened? I'm just trying to click through it because obviously we're not going to sit here and watch 14 minutes of the whole thing, right? But
yeah, no.
Wow.
Wait a second. Does Randy Moore? Does she not do hardcore? Does she only do? Well, she's getting tired.
I don't know. Let's look at it. Randy Moore is.
Yeah, I clicked on her Pornhub profile here, and it's a lot of lesbian stuff.
Let me just type that in. Randy Moore.
Jesus Christ, Randy! What did you do to Mr. Porno Man? Like, the guy actually came back with some fire. Like, I'm not even into jerk off instruction things, right? But holy Christ.
Well, so yeah, and she has a very large library on Pornhub, this Randy Moore. So he went out so I looked it up, right? It was about from recording time, 4 days ago is what Twitter's telling me right now, that Randy, our listener Randy, and beloved patron, got into this spat with Mr. Porno Man. So 4 days ago, in that time, Mr. Porno Man apparently went out, found this lady who is very attractive, and created this video. Is that what we're led to believe?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. He's on a mission. She's got Pony Girl training, Wonder Woman versus Baroness Morgana, Randy Moore leg seduction part 2, Randy Moore bondage, Randy Moore captured and enslaved. What? I'm not into that. I love to ruin boys, Randy Moore homewrecker financial domination. What?
What?
Wow.
Deep library, very, very robust.
Stroke your tiny dick, loser boy. All right.
Wow.
That is quite a Randy Moore library here that we're looking at, and it all looks like fetish stuff. There's no boy girl hard. Oh, Randy Moore
not
gives
just regular...
this guy the best. She's pecking a dude in this one. She's giving it to him.
Isn't that still considered fetish, sort of?
Yeah, no, it absolutely.
I mean,
is.
That's not regular. I don't know. What do you call it? Regular, run of the mill, like standard guy, girl. They're hitting it hard, and you just enjoy you just want your.
Yeah, she's fucking him in the ass. Yeah. That's what's. Oh, it's all. Huh. Interesting. Mr. Porno Man, we need to have a little chat.
What a submission. Wow.
If you have this quality of talent, you might win this episode 100 duel with Randy. Randy says in the chat room, I fucked up.
If he cobbled that together in 4 days, and now he's got 5-6 episodes after this releases. He's interesting. Interesting.
He's going to be coming with some fire here. Listen, it took Randy to get Mr. Porno Man to up his game. Randy Moore versus Lance. Is she actually? oh, there is actually some hardcore. Interesting. Randy Moore, younger man. What's happening here?
Hey, Randy, you done messed up, Ron. Holy hell.
Jesus Christ, Randy.
I don't know what.
You don't know what you got yourself into, buddy. All right. I gotta turn this.
Yeah,
I gotta turn this off because this Randy Moore is something else. Ray, get on the Twitter. See if you can find Randy Moore on Twitter. Let's see if we can get her on the show. See what it was like working with Mr. Porno Man. Randy Moore. It's all a bunch of dudes.
She is quite attractive. I don't think there's anyone that would dispute that. She's a super hot blonde chick. Oh my goodness.
Randy, you gotta know what you're getting into before you get into it, brother. Holy shit. You just got, goddamn, Randy, you better bring the fire, man. Cause this episode 100 battle is on, homie. You need to.
Yeah. I'd say, so Randy came after me a few episodes ago and, it kind of cooled down after my rebuttal. Yeah, maybe stop picking fights. Like, this seems like Mr. Porter, like I thought mine was a little bit creative, right? And he came back with a little bit of fire, but Mr. Porter Man, he might be at a different level. I don't know if, maybe he's crazy. Maybe he's just a fucking psychopath.
It's easy to be a big shot on the internet, man. It's easy to be a big shot on the internet. Mr. Porter Man, I gotta give you a shout out, bro. Listen, credit where credit is due. I'm hard on you, and I don't like most of the stuff you submit. I don't even know that I liked that, but it was quality content, my man. It's quality content. Good job, Mr. Porno Man.
Direct.
Good job. We have a contest now. Episode 100. It's going to have the Duel of the Fates. The real Duel of the Fates, not the Colin Trevorrow bullshit. This is Randy versus Mr. Porno Man. This is going to be super interesting.
Porn Rap Rumble.
Yeah. Porn Rap Rumble. Remember that, Ray. Write that down somewhere. Okay, buddy. All right, man. This has been fun. It's been a good show. Happy Valentine's Day, my man. I hope your Valentine's Day is full of you getting laid.
Same to you.
Thanks, buddy.
Same to you. But,
Thanks, buddy.
Do you have big plans for Valentine's Day?
My Twitter DMs will be open, everybody. Hit me up.
Nice. There you go. There you go. Get all the groupies in there.
That's right. Come on, my groupies. That's right. All right, Ray. I think that's it for a show tonight, buddy. I think we did a good job.
I'd say so. So. That coronavirus, that edge you brought, I think despite that it was a different, coming in hot, it still worked out.
I'm going to go upstairs and die. It. Christ. Feel like shit. Hey, do we have any of these Super Bowl prop bets that I could say I won yet?
No, because, either I won them or it was a push. So far,
are you saying I won none of them?
Pretty much.
Fuck you, Ray. I think I won the Donald Trump thing.
You did. Yes, I believe you might have gotten that one. But I got to go back and double check all these.
All right.
But,
all right. See. All right. Ray, plug your shit, homie. Yeah. Plug your shit. Yeah,
on Twitter at Jules Winfeld. That's where to get me. I'll get on there. Let's, maybe I'll go after Mr. Porno Man next.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what we'll do.
So, I don't know if you heard NFHC this week. I hate talking about another podcast all the time, but I love these guys. Fucking Dylan brought in a couple of his friends to the show, so they had like two guests. It was Dylan's friends, and one of them was like took off. Like after the break, he just took off. He was like, I'm out. He was just texting his girlfriend. He was texting his girlfriend the whole time. He was pissing off Matt, and then he just left. He just got up and left. So he wasn't there for the second half of the show.
Oh my God, it's amazing.
Oh yeah. If you haven't checked me out on Thought Cops, go ahead, check it out. Thank you again to Grant and Kevin for having me on. That was fun. It's always fun getting out there and, spreading the word, spreading the love. That's right. Check out our friends. You got Thought Cops and you got, Not Freedom of Consumption and the boys over at freaking Roast Mortem, man. They're doing it to it. That's right. And of course, got Garbage and Gold like them too. But as always, thank you for listening. You can listen to us, at the Discord. We're putting that out there. If you go to bit.do/TRDS1 and get on Discord, you can listen to the show live. That's right. And if you like what we do, if you want to support the show, hop on that Patreon, man, because we have a lot of fun stuff going on and coming up. All levels will get bonus clips. So all the behind the scenes stuff, pre-show, post-show, all that stuff you'll get on the Patreon. $5 and up, you will get our bonus episodes. And right now we have a couple of them up there. The liquor fueled moonshine That's one. Yeah, Liquor Fuel Moonshine Parts 1 and Part 2. That's up there.
Oh yeah.
And because it's Valentine's this weekend, so we're not going to be able to do anything this weekend because Ray's busy with his Valentine's.
Busy fucking.
That's right.
Busy Valentining.
Busy fucking. But next week we're going to start. We're going to do Part 1 of Liquor Fueled Michelada Mangria, I believe. I think that's the one we got, right? Yeah, that'll be fun. Part 2 will be even more interesting, so we'll do that as well. But and at the top level. You will get yourself a custom-made t-shirt. And Ray, I got to tell you, you got 3 t-shirts you got to make. You got to do one for Randy, okay, because he's our top-level patron, right? And you got to do one for Elisa May because we promised her one. And
yes. Okay. Yeah.
I need you to do one for my girl Jessica Lust.
Okay.
All right. We'll talk about that after.
It's called a production run. There's setup fees. There's all these factors that you have to consider before we just start cranking these things. We can't just do one here, one there, willy nilly. We got to make sure it's organized. So therefore, once we got enough, we'll crank them out.
Right.
As soon as another person joins the Patreon, we'll get them.
Yeah. All right. Call the Dickman line, 860-316-4776. You can find us. You can email us. That's right. richdickmanshow@gmail.com. Our episodes get uploaded to YouTube. Go ahead, like, share, and subscribe. Do all that stuff too. At Rich Dickman Show on Twitter. I am at Rem Dickman on Twitter. Follow producer Ryan at Ryan TRDS. Follow my mother at Rem_Mama and our buddy Randy at Sir Zero with an E. Thank you all for listening every week, man. It's 94 episodes we've done. 95 if you count 00 there. And we're approaching 100. If you have any favorite memories of the show, start sending those into us, right? I think we're going to do a little something for episode 100 because 100, it's a big number. It's a big number. We have to celebrate. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good times. Mm-hmm. I don't know that we'll have a huge production like I did for the last 100 I did because I just don't have the time, but we'll certainly do something fun. But I do want to say from the bottom of my heart, I do appreciate you guys listening. Do appreciate all our patrons, all our patrons
Patronians
out there who are supporting the show. And I promise you guys will not be disappointed if you do join. We will work hard to please you, unlike Randy Moore, who was beating the shit out of your balls.
What the fuck?
Yeah, we won't be beating the shit out of your balls. We'll be stroking them. We will. And Ray will be licking them, and I'll be massaging them.
we will never ask you to hit your balls with a remote. Never.
All right. Thanks again for listening. We will be back again next week with episode 95. But until then, good night, everybody.
See ya. I'm still traumatized. Yeah. I don't know what to do with that.
That was something else.
What happened?
Oh.
What do you do with that? You just
some people really like that stuff, though. Some people really like that stuff.
Close your eyes and take a beating.
Yeah.
You know what's really weird is that I was saying how, like, it was a couple episodes ago. Like, when I was in college, like, I'd called those, because I'd never called those sex lines, and I tried it on my cell phone. When my parents looked at the bill, like, I got that call from my dad that was like, hey, why are you calling that line? But when I'd called the line, it was like I got on, and it was like, I was only on there for a couple minutes, because it started out with mid-conversation, we eavesdrop on people. And it was the lady telling the guy to wrap some rubber bands around his balls or something like that. That's like, I got flashbacks where at that time I was like, nope, I'm out. Not into this. Like, what? I don't want, like, I value my balls. Like, I'm not trying to suffocate them.
Well, why would you try to have them fall off?
You gotta be mean to them.
Yeah, be
They're
nice
sensitive.
to your balls.
Like, you don't do that to them. Rubber bands.
Oh my God.
Fuck that. I have flashbacks. It's not fun stuff. Yikes.
Yeah, don't wrap shit around your balls, you guys. I've seen horror stories.
No.